And good morning, world. It's the 28th of June 2016. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning. The sun's in Cancer, the moon is in early to mid Aries. And to paraphrase Michael Moore, dude, what the hell is happening to my country? Okay, I'm not going to talk about football because I never talk about football. But last night, England lost to Iceland. This is after the Brexit. That in itself is shocking, but it's petty and minor compared to what else is going on in my country at the moment. I note with interest that yesterday Gibraltar and Scotland are beginning to hold negotiations to continue an element of British participation in the EU. Gibraltar and Scotland coming together. Who would have seen that even a few days ago? The British political establishment is in total meltdown. The Labour Party in the UK is falling on itself. It is gorging in itself. Something like 35 resignations in the last 48 hours against protest against the leader. And what the people who are resigning don't realise is that the current leader, Jeremy Corbyn, yes, he's very left of centre, but he actually holds the support of so many millions of grassroots people, and that the politicians who are trying to force him out are completely out of touch with the people they allegedly purport to represent. And they're shooting themselves in the foot. The Labour Party is inevitably going to split now. But then, so is the Conservative Party, between the people who voted to leave the EU and those who did not. And I note with fascination the stupidity of the Conservative Party at the moment. They're obviously not working with astrologers. They've announced that the new leader will probably be elected on September the 2nd, the day after a total eclipse of the sun. Go figure. Who's advising these people? Not me. It makes me wonder at the nature of the British horoscope. There are 3 horoscopes in place for the UK. One is for the 1st of January 1801. Not many people use that. The second is for the 25th of December 1066. We don't know the actual time of day that William the Conqueror was crowned, but we presume it was early afternoon when the sun was at its highest. The moon changed sign around that time, and it's pretty clear to me that if the 1066 horoscope is used, the moon is at 0 degrees Aries and not 29 Pisces. That would give the UK a 12 degrees Gemini rising if it was a 2 p.m. coronation. But there's also the horoscope of the 1923 horoscope. 1922, I'm sorry, which was the segregation of Ireland from England, from Britain. And the 1922 and the 1066 horoscope are the most common ones used. The 1922 horoscope has the sun at 14 degrees of Gemini. The 1066, 14 degrees of Sagittarius, I'm sorry. The 1066 horoscope has the ascendant at 12 degrees of Gemini. In both cases, Saturn is sitting either opposite the UK ascendant or on the UK sun. It's very fitting. The UK is currently in meltdown, and unfortunately, some of the really nasty sides of British culture are coming out. The right wing is rubbing its hands and luxuriating. The racists are out on the street. The National Front is putting banners all over the place, putting posters through people's doors saying, Polish out, blacks go home. This is the most unpleasant side of English nature. I'm ashamed to be British when I see this. It is an affront to my sensitivities. Having spent over 20 years outside of the UK, having had petrol poured over me because of the colour of my skin, I'm not racist. I'm a religionist. I don't do people's religion. I think religion's the worst thing that's segregating humanity, but not the colour of one's skin. And it's not in my name. I'm proud to live in a country that up to date has been perhaps the most multicultural country in the world. I'm proud to associate with so many different people of so many different colour, creed, culture in my country. It was what makes my country great. I abhor racism and this racist scum who are out on the streets trying to segregate people according to the colour of their skin need to crawl back into their rabbit holes. I'm probably going to get into trouble for this, I hope not. But what's happening to my country? Astrologically, it's probably going to get worse in the coming week or two. And it's going to be really fascinating to see where the disunited kingdom will be in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, rant over. Catch you later, world, when the moon's out of Aries, I hope. Bye.